Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no. Already know to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. It's my time to go on up and down. All hot girls just run up and come. Party hard till the sun up and down. Do a whole back just turn up and down. This is the moment for you have fun, even if it means you give your man bun. Take out a selfie with your Samsung. You not concerned, this is your turn. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. 6 o'clock this morning, I've been working all the way. Well, this life is so repetitive, I do the same thing yesterday. Well, this bills and rent and costs and things out of our grocery. When the weekend come, I'm on a trip from. It's my day. Somebody say yeah. Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party and it's jump up. Extreme platter. And things out of our grocery. When the weekend come, I'm on a trip from. It's my day. Somebody say yeah. Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. It's my time to go on up and down. All hot girls just run up and come. Party hard till the sun up and down. Do a whole back just turn up and down. This is the moment for you have fun, even if it means you give your man bun. Take out a selfie with your Samsung. You not concerned, this is your turn. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. 6 o'clock this morning, I've been working all the way. But this life is so repetitive, I do the same thing yesterday. Well, this bills and rent and costs and things out of our grocery. When the weekend come, I'm on a trip from. It's my day. Somebody say yeah. Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party and it's jump up. Extreme. Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay.
As we get interactive, you understand 90.3 and 104.7. We're already in studio. Yeah. Here we go.
It's my time to go on a fun down. All that girls just wanna wind down. Party hard till the sun up and down. Do a whole lot of this is the moment for you have fun, even if it means you give your man bun. Take out a selfie with your Samsung. You not concerned, it's not your turn. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and my bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. Already know to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. 6 o'clock this morning, I've been working all the way. But this life is so repetitive, I do the
And we get interactive here on the Star 90.3 and 104.7. I'm going to say, Marshall, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jibling, Brother Bling.
Yeah, boy.
Well, I have to say good morning as well to all of the listeners. It's a beautiful morning. Now, this morning is going to be a bit short because I'm leaving here at about 8:30. As Bling said a while ago, there will be a press conference at 9 o'clock from Cabinet Room. So I will be there. All right. So at about 8:30 this morning, I'll be stepping out to the Cabinet Room to coordinate that press conference hosted by Private Gonzalez this morning. It's a beautiful morning here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the day after the official activities that formed part of the visit of the special envoy from the office of the president of the Mexican states, Dr. Beatriz Gutierrez Mujer. The really Spanish boy, I tell you what about the Spanish accent. So Dr. Mujer will be leaving sometime this morning, as part of special envoy. The special envoy came and delivered the equipment to the Lebanon archive that would help with the digitization of her records. And there was also a letter of intent signed between both governments, both countries, to signal cooperation on archiving over the next year. So we expect support from the United States in terms of archiving. Now, listen, there was a number of activities and quite a lot of participation. Last night at a reception cocktail, guests who performed with the official mariachi band or the Mexican. The official mariachi band is a band from the Navy, an official band. So violins and trumpets and so on. The band was amazing, and the band performed their version of Teaser. Yes. Now, if you listened yesterday, you would have heard the presentation made by the band. Now, those of you on let me say, join the live, come quick, join the live. Those of you who are on radio may not get to hear or see this, but I want to play a little bit of something that happened yesterday. I want to play a bit something that happened yesterday last night at the reception, and some of you actually enjoy seeing this. So I'm going to play this for you, and oh, it's that. Oh my Lord, what is going on here? Let me see. It can't play. Let me try it can't play. Unfortunately, oh, it can't play. Unfortunately. But it was a fight of Sail Marshall joining the very famous band and performing Teaser with them. I'll get the clip for you because I have the clip, but it's a different file format, and so it's not being shown on the screen yet. So don't worry about that. You get a bit of it sometime. Now, yesterday we started to discuss, and it's something like if you were playing Hot 97. Yeah, it's something like you were Hot 97. But I want to go back to the clip from yesterday. Well, it's only because for 2.5 minutes already, it's Hot 97 was fantastic. So it's something like you have to listen to. Yeah, I want to put on the feed as well for. But you play as well on radio. Yes, no problem. So the visuals on StreamYard would see the information, right? I think is this one. Yes. What is the other one? My clips in this one. I have a problem with all of my clips, so I'll probably have to have Bling play it again, because we have to expose the hypocrisy and call out the fake indignation, the fake indignation during this period. Because we know, like I said yesterday, I am really happy that you decided to assist me with my job, but I come back for it. I come back for it. I come back with the look. Yes. So, but the blame is lining up the clip for us. Because I wanted to hear how Luke and Jagger feels about women in this country. Um, Continuing the line or promoting the line of the Democratic Party. Israel Bruce Cynthia Leacock, the two individuals who were there based on the statement made by Cynthia Leacock. This is how they feel about women in our country. And it's the confidence in which Jagger says, people are surprised, people are shocked. I don't understand why they're shocked when MPs sitting or you want to sit in the studio, you should hear the things that we say off air. It's amazing. Eh? On Monday there's fake indignation or Tuesday. But 6 months ago, it was absolutely you'd be crazy if you deny this thing here. And I hear so many horror stories. People make worse choices than the ones Sinclair Leacock was talking about. Worse choices. So there's the fake indignation, the fake outrage. It's not about what is said, the issue being discussed, like we discussed earlier. It's about who said it and the attempt at trying to discredit our prime minister. Going after our prime minister because the government's policy on protecting schools and protecting hardcodes. And then the NDP, because of their point of view regarding Taiwan, they like to jump on that so that they can have a distraction. They could have a distraction from answering the real questions of their planned intention. Because remember, currently they do not recognize Taiwan. Currently, the NDP says Taiwan is a province of China. So now they try to avoid those tough questions of their reference of Taiwan as a province and their intentions if they ever were to form government to formalize that and switch that allegiance to China. So because they're trying to avoid that, those questions, they're trying to cling on to this distraction. Let's see. Let's check this. Okay, that is good there. 1, 2. The levels aren't too bad. What is song still doing?
Checking
the sound. I'll be checking on the sound. We saw a few comments about the sound, and we're checking that for you. I will check on YouTube stream to see how it sounds. Here it is. This is it. Yeah. Doesn't sound bad, I think. Doesn't sound all what's bling. Oh yeah. Okay, I see that now.
Some backgroundish.
Your mic is bling?
Okay.
No, this mic is. And that was the first thing I asked you. Okay. So tell me if that is better now. Yes, let's see. We should be good now. Okay. All right. So we should be good now. We should be good now. We should be good now. Yeah, Blinks, you could take it off now. Right. We should be good now. See, sometimes, yes, sometimes we miss a few things, you know. So we miss a few things. And our apologies. That was, yeah. So they're trying to avoid answering that question. But we have to continue to put that question of the relationship with Taiwan and other meaningful questions to the opposition for them to answer. They have to be responsible. So we know how they feel about women, we know how they feel about Taiwan, and we know how they feel about our students. We cannot allow them to get away with these things. We can't give them a pass. If you keep giving them a pass in opposition, when they do become government, whenever that is, whenever the people of Simmons decide to make that decision, then you would be inclined to giving them a pass as well. We would be inclined to give them a pass as well. Yeah, I've always wanted to ask that question in public. I always wanted to ask that question in public, and everybody knows about that. So let us hear the expressed position of the NDP on women as articulated by the member for Central Kingstown, and the agreement and justification for that position as outlined by the guys on Hot 97 on the AM Mayhem program. Blink, can I have you do that clip for me, please, sir? Because I want to listen to it. Now, a lot of it is graphic, and yes, individuals. The one with Leacock. Yeah, listeners, if you have children around that who you don't want to hear this, now maybe a good time to send them to the room. Yeah, not a very good time.
Poverty in SBG, sex for a pack of Shirley biscuits, says Minister Leacock. You can believe that?
Of course.
Yeah. We hear more bizarre stories than that here. I mean, like people get shocked at some of the things that like MPs say and whatnot. Or maybe sometimes the things that we say on air. You usually hear the things that we don't say on air. You know, it's like you would not believe you're living in this game.
So Leacock claims that there are women
who are
providing sex for a pack of Shirley biscuits.
Reading from St. Vincent Times, MP for Central Kingstown, St. Clair Leacock on Monday, speaking on a radio station, doubled down on his assessment of poverty in St. Vincent and Grenadines and spoke to lengths in which persons will now go to survive, in particular women. He went on to say that let me start by saying the most naked expression of that, and I hope that I could be as respectful. I was in Greg's about 4 weeks ago in the company of Israel Bruce when a young lady who was speaking to us said unapologetically that she trusts a man a piece of sex 3 months ago and things so hard he can't pay. And I know he wants more, but he can't face me. That's one. He also went on to say, I've heard people boast that they can have sex to a pack of Shirley's sweet biscuit, but that is to highlight how naked the poverty in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is. There are households that have no income at all, absolutely none. And the people who may go forward and say that there are some circumstances in which mothers would encourage daughters to have relationships of a kind that will be able to support the house, and this thing called love is out of the door. Thoughts?
I don't think there's any question that what he's saying has an air of reality to it.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to look too hard to see the poverty in Symington. Right. So if the goal of all of this is to emphasize that Symington has poverty, I think you'd be crazy to deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Poverty exists in Symington,
of course.
sure.
You can see it. It's obvious. Morning.
If the goal of this is to highlight that poverty exists in Sydney's New means, you'd be crazy to deny it. You'd be crazy to deny that people, that women in Sydney's New means have sexual biscuit. You'd be crazy to deny that bling balls and message played. Black balls and message played. Yeah, what you all need to do is take out, those of you who watching it on TV, who can't see it on TV, take out a picture of it on your TV and post it up and tag us in it so we could see what's going on. We want to see Gemma and Val and the others who do looking at it on YouTube. All right, let me see how we look like CNN. If the goal of this is to highlight that there's poverty in SPG, you'd be crazy to deny it. That all women, and they speak of it so casually. As a matter of fact, the casual dismissive nature with which Jagger refers to, listen, he says, listen, Mr. Laugh was the effect. He says, people are shocked by the things you see on air. You should hear the things that we say off air. So clearly, when the mics are turned off, they are even more graphic. They are even more graphic in describing our women. Now, as I discuss this, a question popped up into my head. You see me? People would come to me and discuss different things. Unless me and somebody real close. Bling. Especially a female. She is not going to come up to me and just start to talk about her sexual experiences just so. I mean, I'm gonna say real close. I don't know anybody, Bling. Like, people keep those things to themselves. As good as me and a number of females are, she ain't gonna come up to me and tell me, boy, I prostitute myself last night and the man ain't pay me. How is it that individuals who make certain type of lifestyle choices, individuals who engage in certain types of activities, always finding Sinclair Leacock to talk to? Man who are by bullet and who have $50 to buy bullet and so on, and it's only because they're broken, they ain't buying bullet. And naturally, my own logical progression to that means takes me to suggest that you are by bullet to kill people. Why? How come of all the people, why is he so comfortable speaking to Sinclair Leacock about something that is illegal? And then a lady is so comfortable coming to you talking about crediting sex. Why you? Why they come to you? I just be all over the place. People come to me and ask for all kind of different things. All kind of discussions. They go beg me for money for buy something for eat. They go beg me for money. Boy, things brought home. Me gas done. They go beg me for money for buy rum and all. But nobody ever come to me to talk about buying bullets. Because they know you can't associate that type of thing with me. You can't come to me with that kind of discussion about buying bullet and so forth. They would never do that. I have never had people come with the most outlandish conversations, but never about bullets, about buying bullets. Women come to me, we talk. Women come to me, we talk. I go by her, some woman hold me and cut me skin in domino, and so on. And all kind of thing. But no woman has ever come up to me. Money come here, yeah, woman. Anyone ever come to? Let's talk about me thinking. Because they bring home to me. Anyone ever come to you? Because I find it strange, to tell you, yo, like just a man with sex last night, and the man not even pay me. And you're some good woman friend, too.
Come on.
Talk, good
Down
serious.
to earth,
Down to earth. If the man I get a problem, they'll come and talk to you.
Yes.
But they never come and tell you about trust and sex.
No, that's about.
How they find in liquor? Why go to Sinclair with that discussion? That's why I don't get it. About bullet, talking about prostitution, crediting sex, and the man who want man can't face me. And this discussion is agreed, is endorsed by Hot 97. And they say, "Oh, you think there's something? Listen, we hear what's done that. We know what's done that. We just talk. What's done that off here?" But all of a sudden, there's fake outrage. So let me take this call. Your call coming in. Let me take them quickly because this morning is a short morning. So let me come and as many calls as possible. Caller, good morning. You're first caller.
Yeah, good morning, Steve. You know, this thing reminds me of the saying, fool a cat, but not fool a business. You believe any of those things that Sinclair talk about? You think a man who is white man will come to you to ask you money, somebody to buy a bullet? You think a woman would just walk up to a guy, man, no matter how close the relationship is, you have to have some kind of intimacy with that person. And still, I think most women are hesitant to go and beg or something like that to a male. To a male. You see, this guy he is hung up on hatred, right? And some of these things are done with an agenda. But you see, that's why I always say, you know, some of these guys, when you believe you're too smart, you outsmart yourself, eh? Because somebody who is going to go into Parliament or wherever and make those kind of statements is not somebody I could trust. Because somebody coming to you to ask somebody to buy food, it might have done with confidence. But you can broadcast it to the whole nation.
Exactly.
Right? A lady died for something. If it happened, I'm sure it was not meant for the whole nation to know about that. So in trying to be wise, as the Bible says, they become fools. And such people should never, ever hold reins of governance in this country. Because if the saying, the statements are made up, then it shows a certain level of dishonesty.
Yes.
And when you are into government, you have to be honest. And you have to be seen to be honest.
So wasn't chicken back juice of a similar thing?
All of that.
Oh my God.
All of that. All of that. All of that. All of that.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, good.
They would come and talk about, oh, you say you may lie. Well, this may sound like an oxymoron, but at least I come to you and tell you I may lie on something, but never on public policy. But without you saying anything, you lying on everything. Public policy. I mean, once you open your mouth, chances are you're telling a lie. Once you open your mouth, chances are you're telling a lie. For example, that it was NDP that established diplomatic relations with Taiwan. That's not true. And it wasn't an error. We have a call. Let me take it up. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
So how that lady gonna leave area rep, which is Israel, and wait till liquor come to tell liquor that
Why
she
lick
in
up?
Israel almost every day.
Why lick up? Why lick up? If a prostitute comes up to you
Is I said,
to tell you about their activities, I would think it's because they see you as a potential customer. What do you think?
yes.
Okay.
That woman wouldn't just randomly walk up to you and tell you,
For how?
well,
Why?
especially them kind of bedroom business.
That kind of bedroom business thing.
You know what I mean? You know, woman, they have a try to have something going on. Then again, Sian, I'm still waiting for the clip
Which one?
from the statement from Act 97 concerning the destruction of the facilities.
Yes. I looking. Listen, man. If you know how Bling and I had to dig and dig. Why is it there you gave me again?
This check after H2 Website 2022
Okay.
morning program.
Okay, sir. And what was when?
So you go check the date. I think it was the 26th
26th of June.
of June 2022.
Okay.
So you have to check after that.
Okay.
But these guys, man, I don't know how people really listen to this, brother. You catch me?
Yes.
So like now this morning, then they in a van and they talking about the same with the talk with men. He didn't exactly say that, okay, I'm going to go down the road and kill to impress woman. The statement was made that criminal activities that men do to impress women, which is true.
Not impressed to care. Look, boss. Like I said, repeating Jagger, you should hear some of the things that they say off air. Boss, we know that people across the world, including all of the Simpson, like nice lifestyle. Men and women.
But
Men
you
want
know now-
men want with the latest brand name shoes and
This one, quick Sian. They're talking about the same thing, to look at the public. But look at the man what charge $100 to
Okay.
show and show
Okay.
100 and change for a bottle of Sham, I'm selling for 40 something dollars in the supermarket.
Okay.
So then few people blind,
Oh, don't it?
you know, catch me.
Oh, don't it?
And this big guy, watch, one thing is the Candyman, that are my radio possibility. You always check your facts, Candyman and Crystal. They always check the facts before they talk. So you do this comparison just when you're talking, you know, you sort nothing, and that what the guys did, that what they just do.
Yes.
And they had the bandwagon who did behind them. I gigi with them. But them can't stop progress, man.
Can't stop progress. And we go call them out. We go call them out.
Yes.
Yes, buddy. All right. Yeah. You haven't called me. Let me take it one time because I'll tell you, I'll leave about 8:30. So call good morning. Caddy, you listening to your phone or you listening to your computer? Hello, good morning.
Hello? Yeah, Caddy. Yeah. Good
Once
morning,
you hear
guys.
that
Good
delay,
morning, guys.
you know it's Caddy. Caddy listening to your computer, not the phone. Anyhow, go on, Caddy, go on.
No, I'm in the kitchen. I'm not sure. I'm in the kitchen, but I have the phone with me.
Right. All right.
You know, I have to agree with Islet. You know, I'm ashamed. I know you have to bring these things out and so on and all that, but I'm ashamed. But if you notice, I call them gutter people, gutter politics, and they ain't gonna get from that. And you bring up some good points there. What type of women you think with Leacock and the guy there, what's his name, sit down and hold a conversation where she talking about what she did and how she credits this for whatever for whatever reason and show the biscuit and all this kind of stuff. What kind of conversation is that? This is a man who's supposed to be representing represented a constituency and people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now I have to say because I'm listening to a presentation by Ralph, my Prime Minister in Trinidad, and putting the difference between that and what I'm listening here now on food, you know, and I'm not trying to discredit what is happening here because it must be said to these kind of people. If you go back way back then, where this man talking about money to buy bullets, his former boss, these guys come up to him and tell him something going on going to happen in his constituency. And he did nothing to it. And when this thing happened, he came up to Canada and the United States and put him on radio and talking about these people coming and telling that they were going to murder some people and so on. And it happened. And he's supposed to be the opposition leader and bring that on in America, where this thing can go, America and Canada, all over the world. These are the kind of people, what kind of gutter politics these people talking about? And this is why they would always say, they would always be in opposition. Listen, my heart is eating out when these people try to bring down in these kind of, on these circumstances, man. And, you know, every time I always want to listen to you guys, and I don't want to get upset, but, you know, sometimes, like, forgive me, you know, I get upset sometimes. Really do. But anyway, thanks for listening to me, man. I go on. Good morning, Vincent Van Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Caddy. I really appreciate the call. And I'm glad you didn't get walked up today. So that shows that, you know, things nice. Things nice. Things nice. Why Leacock? If a woman who is meandering lining, we don't do the talking. We well dressed, we look nice, we look like professional people. People know who we be. People there say, oh, like that Marshall, Press Secretary, Prime Minister. That's bling, and the man who's rockstar FM, that's bling. We the lining. A woman comes to me, boss, you know, start a conversation, and then conversation swing left. Boss, you know, a man, I just a man up with a sex the other night in the jail up to know the man ain't pay me yet, but I know you are more, but you come and face me. I go watch Blink kind of funny and go, Blink, why this person come in a conversation with me? Why the person come in a conversation with me? And I would now feel that, hold on, why you come to me that I look like a client or you? So what? As a trustee and you get paid, trying to come to me so I could pay you? So I could buy your services?
See, and just end the conversation, we'll go there. You know, he's pretty good at that.
That's the only reason I would think somebody would come to me with a conversation like that is because they see me as a potential client. Only reason. In the same way, you ask yourself, why would somebody approach me or you Bling about wanting to buy bullets for a gun that they have? Why? That question must be in people's minds. Must be in people's minds. Does the person believe that I would give them the money to buy the bullet? Do they believe that they can tell this to me so openly, brazenly, and I would withhold it from the police, essentially protecting them from prosecution? Why would they come to me? Why would such an individual, potentially a criminal, come to me, exposing the fact that, or opening up the suggestion that they engage in criminal activities? Why would they come to me? Is it because they see me? Is it because they see me as a potential criminal or even a criminal? So that birds of a feather flock together? Why would somebody approach me with that discussion? Those questions popped up in my mind. And so you have these discussions, and on the one hand, you have the guys who agree with it and promote it. Absolutely, of course, you'd be crazy to deny this, because in addressing a social situation, they are seeking to make political points. In addressing a social situation, they're trying to score political points. But we should be able to talk about one of the promises of the UFP coming into office was to address the crime and the causes of crime. And that requires a recognition that crime is a multifaceted, a multidimensional activity, comes from all around, has various root causes, and so it is imperative that we first of all get to the root cause of certain types of crime in certain areas, and so forth. And once we've done that, we will be able to properly address it. And we address the many things that go into a person's decision to commit crime. Because ultimately, that is what it is. Dr. Gonzalez makes a fundamental point as a practicing lawyer for many, many, many years. He has never heard a defense in court. How do you plead? I plead poverty, Your Honor. There is guilty or not guilty. Guilty by reason of insanity, diminished responsibility, but never poverty, never frustration. So a person's decision to commit crime may involve a number of things. And a person's status, financial status, rich or poor. The beauty about it is this, I use the word beauty loosely, is that both rich and poor people commit crime. The people who face millions of dollars at the stock exchange and so on, they bring it because they're poor. People who go into jail for years of fraud and so forth. A lot of rich people, white collar crime, as they call it, white, good crime, white. The other day, you saw the news that Usain Bolt had been robbed of millions of dollars of his investment. And who was the person? One of the employees of the business, of the company. One of the employees of the company. But you're ready and willing to be vulgar, to be disrespectful, to disrespect all women, referring to them as prostitutes, because you will do anything to prove, to make a political point that poverty exists in St. Lucie Islands. Well, you know something? I will not deny the fact that poverty exists in St. Lucie Islands. I will not. But that can't be the discussion. The discussion is that poverty today is much less than what it was in 2001. That's the discussion we want to have. In 2001, you had a 27% abject poverty rate in St. Lucie Iranians. Now, if according to the UN, poverty is defined as surviving on $2 a day. What is abject poverty? Is that what money is about, pan? And when the NDP left this country, after bragging about surpluses and so forth, over 27,000 Vincentians were living on nothing. You had 40% or there, about 40 some percent of Vincentians living on $2 a day, according to the UN definition, in the broad rubric of poverty. But in that 40,000 people, 27,000 of them was surviving on even less than that. So, you don't have any problem with Facebook. But I believe you should be on Facebook anyway. You know that, right? You know you should be on Facebook?
Yeah.
As in your thing, you share your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, but we have a problem with on the Facebook thing. I just get a notification there. So those individuals on Facebook may have lost us. And it might just be the YouTube people who have us. I don't know. Let me see, because I just got a notification there. So sorry to the listeners on the radio. Just double checking something. A notification I got that says they're having problems streaming on Facebook. We have a call coming in, so let's take that call, please. Call, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now, you see this poverty talk? Get to me. You know, I come out of the world of poverty. In North Leeward, where you're from, yeah.
Yes.
You know, back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, poverty was rampant, but crime was at a very low ebb. In fact, we grew up in poor homes. Our parents, I'm sure your mother would have taught you things that what I cannot afford to give you, you're killing. It's every 5, 6 years you used to hear somebody get killed, and it was not. You're in poverty. And the reason why you have crime. You check the people at Tapo. Who could afford to buy a vehicle. Some of the crimes that are committed legally way. I mean, it's time that we people stop trying to think that we Vincentians are stupid. We cannot continue to blame. Why are they blaming all the hate that is outed on radio station? The dehumanizing of people who are doing good things. Why? They said to the person, it's because they're a credit card. Where they got that from?
Okay.
Man, listen. fool us, I want to fool us,
Fool us,
as I said earlier.
Fool us.
Correct? And we have to stop this nonsense about in the street crime at the foot of poor people. In fact, poverty has been reduced significantly over the last 20 years. You see the number of people, some of the same people who are said to be in poverty. Every other week they're going to do the hate. Check the children in school, meters and thing, and having brand name bags in school. We used to go to school barefoot, use breadfruit bush to make slippers when the pitch had. They need to realize that yes, there are some people who they're trying to fool, but they can't fool all the people all the time. Have a good day.
All right, man. Have a good one. All right, we gotta come to the end of the program. We'll take one final call, and we gotta come to the end of the program because I have to be out of it in a while. So let's take this final call. Carl, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Ian, how are you this morning?
I am well. I'm well. How are you?
Ian,
Yes.
if you're one of my clients and you are custom to trust from me, and you don't see me, and if this protocol trust from me and you see me, I must make a complaint to you until the well trust and then after me. Because you're one of my clients. You're one of my clients, man. We are not for that fact.
Listen to me.
Yes.
I hear you. I hear you this morning. So you
Right.
come to complain to one of your client, boy, you're a client.
Yes, well, because you are accustomed to it, and you don't pay.
Oh my God. I don't pay.
I got money and they go pay, and
Okay.
you have to pay. And
Okay.
this one come and not pay. So, and then I pay me, you know. Because you are
So I could advance you a
Yes.
money for the next time on the service.
you're going to advance that yeah, because no, me not just had that one day.
Oh,
So,
Monica.
yeah.
Monica Maloney this morning. Thank you very much for that laughter.
So if you give me something to hold to use you, I mean I got nothing to me. I go after some money to buy things to put them in a deck. Okay, all right. You a fool attacker no, but a wiser listen. And you have a good day, bye.
Have a good day, Monica. Bling, that is a perfect way to end the program this morning. I thank Monica for that call. I really do. And that's the perspective of our sister Monica. And that's Monica's perspective. So yes. All right. Until tomorrow morning. Don't forget, in about half an hour or so, we will be coming live from a cabinet room where Dr. Gonzalez, Prime Minister Gonzalez, will be hosting a press conference to update the nation on his latest missions abroad. Until tomorrow morning, God's willing. And we have a Bling who's there with me for the next week or so. See you, Marshall, saying have yourself a fantastic morning. The Lady M will be up next to keep you company. But this Bling's supposed to live for half an hour. But I'm out. Have a good one.
Still be on